Hello, fellow classmates. This is Jen. I just wanted to take a second and personally record this so you guys could see what I am passionate about. I apologize, most of it's written out. So if you don't mind me reading off the page, here goes. With a degree in licensing for family and marriage counseling, I want to either join or build a team of mental health professionals who share my vision for reaching out to people whose lives would benefit from counseling. As a teen, I did not get the help I needed because I did not know that I needed it until years later. In hindsight, I can see the impact of my reaction to losing loved ones, and it wasn't healthy. Later in life, as I struggled to raise both my son and daughter, I knew that I needed help. However, we could not afford it. As a single parent, things got so bad that I could not leave my son with anyone. The only time I could work was when he was in school. Even if I had been able to afford counseling, I could not have kept appointments. Life as a primary caregiver is complex and affects every facet of life. Having a special needs situation is very lonely and very alienating. I hold no regrets for not being able to get the support I needed, only because I can see how God has used the pain of my past to enable me to see how I can use others who are hurting. In order to best minister to others as a counselor, I am developing a vision. The vision will address the top 4 reasons hurting people do not get help and also adds one additional need for special families. Number 1, affordability. I never want costs to interfere with people getting care. Costs can be diminished by partnering with churches and nonprofit organizations. I'll get to another way to reduce costs in a moment. Number 2, helping people recognize that they need help. This can be done through education, through the schools, and again through the churches. If I could go back and speak to my younger self, I would say this. Just because you think you can handle this on your own, does not mean you should. Getting help is not admitting you are weak, but rather being strong enough and humble enough to recognize there may be a better way. Number 3, knowing where to go. Again, partnering with churches is vital. Also, partnering with special needs organizations, nonprofit organizations, and schools will help get the word out. Number 4, not having time. Because I know firsthand how difficult, even impossible, it was to get to appointments, I want to have an office without walls. That is, I want to meet my clients where they're comfortable, whether it's in their living room, a park, coffee shop, or the church. Not having a physical office will also tie in with affordability as well by reducing overhead. Number 5, building a companionship program for special needs parents. As I said, being a special needs parent could be lonely and alienating. Setting clients up with someone who could minister to them as a friend can sometimes make all the difference in the world. Romans 10, 12, and 13 say this: Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. It is my fervent prayer that God help me to live out these verses and place others in my path to work alongside to bring this vision to life. Thanks, guys, for listening to my passion.